Okay, for the video lesson today, you're going to need this paper. It says 3 addend story problem, and it's confusing because there's 2 in the work folder, and again, no title on these. I'm going to be careful about that next time. So they both look exactly the same. There's actually one that looks just like this one, but that one's going to be for our Zoom. So this one has 3 balls here and a cute little bunny jumping. And on the other side, it has these little bugs and a pen. So that's how you know you have the right one. We're going to do the one with the gumballs first. So put your name on there first of all. And then once we've learned all of these different strategies, unless the paper assignment tells you which strategy you have to use, then you can choose which one works best for you. They put a number line on here for you in case you want to use that. They give you a big box here if you want to draw a picture. And then, of course, this means you do have to fill this in. This is the equation. And you'll notice there are 3 spots for numbers called addends instead of 2. So let's read what the story says. Jan has 8 gumballs. I'm going to circle that. Max has 5 gumballs. And Tim has 4 gumballs. How many gumballs do they have all together? There's that key word, all together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in my equation. We have 8, 5, and 4. The first thing, you guys, that I'm always going to do is see if I can make a quick 10. If I can make a quick 10, then I don't even have to worry about drawing some big old picture and having to do a lot of extra thinking, because adding 10 to another number is so easy. But on this one, there is not a 10 that we can make out of those numbers. So I can choose to either use my number line or draw a picture, whichever one you'd like. And I think I'm going to start with I'm going to use a number line. And it's already got the numbers on it for me, so it's not an open number line. It's just going to be some hopping. So I'm going to start at 8. Here's my 8, which is right here. I'm going to hop first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I've got the right amount of hops. 4, 5. So that one's done. But now I need to go 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where I end. I'm going to double check and make sure that I did get 4. Sometimes with this many hops, you could get an extra one in there, then the whole thing will be wrong. So there's my 4, so it is correct, and I stopped at 17. So there's going to be 17 gumballs. I didn't even need to draw a picture. Now, you can if you want to, and if you did want to draw a picture, you could draw 8 gumballs and then draw 5 more, and then 4 more, and then you put them all together. So that's up to you. And this one, it says, my bunny hops 4 times, Fred's bunny hops 7 times, and Matt's bunny hops 3 times. Okay, we've got our 3 numbers there. How many hops did the bunnies take all together? Just make sure we are adding. That's that key word all together. So I'm going to fill in my numbers. I have a 4, I have a 7, and I have a 3. First thing I'm going to do is ask myself, can I make a 10 with 2 of those numbers? And look at this, I've got a 7 and a 3. So these 2 right here, I'm going to link together. I'm just going to make like a little link. That right there is going to be my 10. I call it a 10 tent. So right there I can go, and I can write it again to make myself see it really clearly. So now I have 10. I already used these numbers to make 10, plus my 4. And then I know that 10 and 4 is 14. 10 and 4 is 14. So that's a really easy way to add 3 numbers together, is to make a 10 if you can. And then I don't even have to draw a picture. It might be kind of fun though, because it's all about hopping bunnies. And there isn't any directions. So they're just giving you space so you can do what works best for you. So if you'd rather draw pictures, of course you could do that. but I do want you to be thinking about if you can make 10. It's just a really good, because sometimes we don't have room to draw pictures and things. And if you can make it 10 quickly, boy, you can do a problem quickly then. So let's do the other side. This one says Sam has 4 red pens and 7 black pens. Her friend gives her 3 blue pens. So how many pens does Sam have in all? Again, keywords for just to make sure we know we're going to be adding. So I've got my 4, I've got my 7, and I've got my 3. Oh my goodness. Was that what we had on this side? It is 4 and a 7 and a 3. So here we already have a 10 again. So I'm going to circle my 7 and my 3 because I know that makes 10. I'm going to just link them together to make a little 10 tent. So I know that they're already taken care of. So then I have my 10 plus 4 equals, and it's 14 again. I wonder why they did that. Why did they give us 2 of the same ones? I wonder if the next one's going to be the same as the other one. I don't know. Kim sees 5 ants in a box. Greg sees 4 ants in a box. Max sees 6 ants in a box. How many ants do they see all together? Well, I'm going to put my numbers where they belong in the equation. 5 and a 4 and a 6. Oops, let me make it so you can see it. So I asked myself, first thing I'm going to do, can I make a 10? I've got a 5 and a 4, that's almost a 10. But look, there's a 4 and a 6. So there we have it, another 10. I can circle my 4, circle my 6, and I like to link them together. I know that equals 10. You don't have to write this part, but I like to see it clearly in front of my eyes that now this whole thing is 10 plus 5, right? Equals 15, easy peasy. Look, I didn't even need all these boxes to draw pictures, okay? So that's this paper. And then in our Zoom, we're going to do the other one if you need any extra help. But I think you should be able to do this one on your own. So I'm not doing this one with you, but this is the one I want you to try on your own. And if it's too difficult or if you need a little extra practice, you can bring it to the Zoom instead, because I am going to go over it in the Zoom. And then the other paper I'm going to go over in the Zoom is the choice sheet. And you're going to notice that the choice sheet has 3 digits also. And whenever you pick whichever digits you choose, and you're going to write your equation with 3, just like we did on this practice sheet over here. Look and see if you can make 10 somehow. But we're going to be doing this one in the Zoom, and we're going to do the second one of these in the Zoom. So if you want to do those together, you can bring them on over to the Zoom, or you can do them on your own. All right? I'll see y'all later.